Welcome back to Wall Street Confidential. We're discussing the CEO of CSX, the Jacksonville Railroad operator. Its CEO could have his job on the line.
Yes,
Michael
yes.
Ward. You just interviewed him, Jim. So tell me
Yeah, he's
from
on
your
this night.
perspective.
I actually have become very close to Michael Ward because it's the railroad that's done the best in the S&P, and it just happens to be a phenomenal cash generator since Ward got in and Snow left. Ward's a railroad man. Snow was just an academic. I don't really know what Snow was. He was just bad. Now, here's the problem. TCI and another couple of hedge funds got together. They decided to buy a lot of CSX stock with the idea of putting it in play or getting an LBO. And then the market fell apart. But they kept buying, and they constantly are saying that Ward's bad. Mm-hmm. So Ward suspected that they had been accumulating illegally using swaps, and they brought a suit, and it happened to be judged by Judge Kaplan, whom I know because he used to be a Paul Weiss partner. He's one of the smartest guys in the country, and probably the most respected judicial figure in the district court level nationally. And what the guy said was, Michael Ward's totally right. These guys, they lied when they put together their proxy. They lied and hid what they were buying using swaps, but that unfortunately the law of the Second Circuit, where this court was based, was you cannot have them not vote. Just because they lied, they still get to vote. And what Kaplan was saying was, this isn't right, and he was begging Ward to appeal it to that court that said, well, just because you do something wrong doesn't mean you can't vote, hoping that the court will say that in this particular case, CSX was right. It has nothing to do with precedent. This is just a bad case. They also referred the lies to justice and SEC. And then Ward wins if the Second Circuit does what I think they are. If the Second Circuit doesn't, then these guys have enough votes. They will vote. They will put people on the board, and they will fire Ward. And it's really ridiculous.
In terms of how the stock would perform in that scenario?
Well, if they fire Ward, there'll probably be a quick bump up, and then it's the end of CSX. If you let Ward stay, it's going to be long-term greedy.
What are these hedge funds hoping for? That they take him out and then what?
Quick pop. They think that they can put in a group of people who say, listen, we want to do a tender offer of X, then they blow out their stock. I mean, when you read through all the court decision, it's really good. You'll see these guys are really a bunch of jokers. I mean, like, I would pull my money out with it. If I had my money with them, I would pull it out so fast your head would spin. People should read that report. They really understand a lot more about how crummy hedge funds do their job.
All right. Thanks so much, Jim Cramer. It's interesting, all of this amid so many CEOs of financial companies who are,
Kerry Killinger, Marty Sullivan, until Thompson got kicked out. I'll put Ken Lewis in this group, a guy who's currently running that city. I mean, there's so many, Dick Fold. I mean, these people have to go.
Okay, thank you very much, Jim Cramer. We'll be following this story as it envelops. Thank you. This is Wall Street Confidential. Stay tuned.